Sean O'Malley deserves a rematch with Merab Dvalishvili for the UFC Bantamweight title. Some clowns don't agree. They're wrong. They say Sean got smashed at UFC 306. They cry he didn't do enough. They whine he's injured and rusty. They point to his hip surgery and say he's been lounging too long. They call him a one-hit wonder who lucked into the belt against Aljamain Sterling. They're blind. Sean's the biggest name at 135 pounds. He's a draw. He brings eyes. Merab's a champ, sure, but Sean's the money fight. That's fact. Let's shred the other contenders. They're a sad bunch. None stack up to Sean. First, Umar Nurmagomedov. This guy's a joke. He's got a padded record, 18-0. He fought nobodies for years. His big win was Cory Sandhagen, and even that was shaky. Merab already beat him at UFC 311. Umar looked lost. He gassed out. He couldn't handle the pace. His wrestling's overhyped. Khabib's cousin or not, he's a pretender. He doesn't deserve a title shot. He's a hype train that crashed. Sean's a bigger challenge than this wannabe. Next, Petr Yan. What a disaster. This guy's washed. He used to be good. Now he's a punching bag. Merab smoked him in 2023. 50-45 across the board. Embarrassing. Yan's got 2 wins since, sure. Against who? Song Yadong and Davison Figueiredo. Mid-tier scrubs. He's not elite anymore. His chin's cracked. His cardio's trash. He's slow. He's boring. Sean would sleep him in 2 rounds. Yan's a has-been begging for relevance. No title shot for this loser. Cory Sandhagen's up now. Pathetic. This dude's a choke artist. He's got all the tools but 0 guts. Lost to Umar. Lost to Petr Yan. Lost to TJ Dillashaw. He's a gatekeeper with a pretty face. He called out Sean, not Merab. Scared much. His last win was Mario Bautista. Who cares? Sandhagen's a walking highlight reel for everyone else. He doesn't deserve squat. Sean's level's above this frail punching bag. Mario Bautista's in the mix. Hilarious. This guy's a nobody. He's on a win streak. Against who? Ricky Simon and Jose Aldo's corpse. Big deal. He's a budget fighter. No power, no flair, no fans. Merab would ragdoll him in 10 seconds. Sean would knock him out cold and pose for selfies. Bautista's a sparring partner, not a contender. He's delusional if he thinks he's title-worthy. Song Yadong's another clown, overrated. He's got bricks for hands, sure. That's it. He lost to Petr Yan. He lost to Cory Sandhagen. He beat Chris Gutierrez and Marlon Vera's leftovers. Yawn. His fight IQ 0. He's a one-trick pony. Merab would outwork him. Sean would outclass him. Song's a mid-card act pretending to be a star. He's got no business near the belt. Rob Font's floating around too. What a joke. This guy's a punching bag with a pulse. Merab didn't fight him, but he'd destroy him. Font's lost 4 of his last 6. He's got no chin. He's got no gas tank. He beat a washed Adrian Yanez and called it a comeback. Laughable. Sean would starch him in 1 round. Font's a stepping stone, not a contender. He's irrelevant. Marlon Vera's still lurking. Pitiful. Sean already beat him twice. Merab would bury him deeper. Vera's a zombie who keeps stumbling forward. His last win was Pedro Munhoz. Who, exactly? He's got no speed. He's got no wrestling. He's got no shot. Sean's his daddy, and Merab's his nightmare. Vera's a relic. No title shot for this walking punching bag. Davison Figueiredo's new at 135. Big whoop. He's tiny. He's old. He lost to Petr Yan already. He beat Cody Garbrandt and Marlon Vera. Congrats, you beat 2 bums. Merab would smother him. Sean would pick him apart. Figueiredo's a flyweight playing dress-up. He's not ready for the big boys. He doesn't deserve a sniff at the title. Now let's be real. These contenders are garbage compared to Sean. Umar's a fraud with no resume. Petr Yan's a shell of himself. Cory Sandhagen's a perennial loser. Mario Bautista's a nobody. Song Yadong's a brick-headed bore. Rob Font's a punching bag. Marlon Vera's a dead man walking. Davison Figueiredo's a midget out of his depth. Sean's got flaws, yeah. He lost to Merab. He's been out with injury, but he's got star power. He's got skill. He's got knockout wins. He's got a belt on his resume. These other fools don't. Merab's the champ. It's his call. He picks who he fights. Sean's the obvious choice. Sean's the biggest star at 135. Bigger than Umar. Bigger than Yan. Bigger than all these scrubs combined. Merab knows it. The UFC knows it. Fans want it. Sean vs. Merab 2 sells. It's fireworks. It's drama. It's money. The rest of these bums can't touch that. Sean O'Malley's the pick. End of story.